About a decade ago, I heard a story of an explorer who had gone to Antarctica, and he encountered some really wacko conditions, and he kept saying, "God, why am I here?" And he asked that question over and over. And God finally told him, "You're here because I'm trying to change your heart. I brought you to this place for a reason." And maybe that's true of what we're seeing in Jonah, the entirety of Jonah, but especially in Jonah chapter 3 as we continue in this study. So Jonah has finally obeyed God and gone to Nineveh, and he, in verse 4, says the thing that God has told him all along: 40 days and Nineveh will be overthrown. So first of all, 40 days means, in Jewish terminology, a very long time. Doesn't necessarily mean literally 40 days. But secondly, the word overthrown doesn't just mean overthrown, which it could. It can also mean to turn or to change. Jonah's message is very brief, which leaves a lot of ambiguity. So it could be changed that there's destruction, or it could be changed that there's salvation. But regardless of the outcome, there is hope. And we're going to see as we continue to look at Jonah later that that hope is lived out. But I think in this process, there's also an opportunity for Jonah to have change in his heart as well, because he's looked at God's salvation as something only for the Jews. He's looked at God's grace and thought, well, it's only for us or the people I want it for. Maybe God is saying, you go to Nineveh because I want you to see that my grace is for whomever I determine it is for. Just lots of things for us to think about as we process where we go, why we're put there, and what God is doing through it.